Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat and I'm here for you. I am here for you as often as I can get to this microphone to give you some words to hopefully cheer you up and help you find those keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. And some of you are telling me that you are finding those keys and unlocking your happiness. And I think people are awakening to their own happiness and understanding their own inner power that they have. And it's kind of cool. If this is your first time here, welcome to the show. I'm so glad you found this show. Rudy, I'm so glad you found the show. I appreciate you. Angelica, I appreciate you in San Diego. Rudy's in Midland, Texas. All right. If you like the show, share it, or you can binge listen like some people have done. And to catch up, because there's over almost 500 episodes now, so you got a lot of listening to do. But if you like the show and maybe you can't listen all the time, I mean, listen to podcasts is pretty easy, but if you can't do that and you feel like reading something, maybe something I said, it's called The Positive Perspective, my book. It's available on Amazon, or you can go directly to my website, bepositivepodcast.com. There used to be a pop-up. My menu is broken, so there's some buttons somewhere on that page that I stuck on there to get the book. I don't know what's going on. I just haven't had time to maintain the site. My goodness, it's just, life gets crazy, doesn't it? Just trying to keep up. I am working on a new book. I don't know the name of it yet. If you got a suggestion, let me know. You can text it to me. 304-506-3332 if you've got a suggestion for the title of my new book. The Positive Perspective actually came from a listener. That wasn't my idea, and it was just perfect. I told you about the website. I do have to give a quick shout out to Podomatic, who has kept this podcast on the air since its inception. If you want to start your own, you can do it for free at Podomatic.com. All right. And if you want me to talk about something, or you got something going on in your life and maybe you don't want me to talk about it on the air, maybe you just want me to respond via email. And I know there's a couple of you who have sent me some emails that I haven't responded to, and I have to apologize for that. But I will try to get to those. There's just so many to go through, and if you slip through the cracks, send me an email, let me know, remind me, because I don't have the best memory in the world. But you can send me your story at bepositivepodcast.com/yourstory. I'll talk about it. And I used to do shout outs, but I haven't done it for a while, but I'm going to do a couple now, like Rudy in Midland, Texas, a new listener, Aura, Angelica in San Diego, and Uriel, Uriel, I think that's how you say it, in Bakersfield, California, listening on iHeartRadio. I appreciate you guys taking the time to let me know you're listening to the show and telling me what kind of impact my words are having on you and how your life is changing because of you. I'm just offering suggestions. All right. The thought for today. I got a thought for today. I used to do this a lot, but I get away from stuff and get off track. But the thought for today is, being kind takes very little effort, but it means so much. It really does. When you're kind to somebody, or you say something nice to them, or you hold a door for them, or you pay it forward somehow, you make their day. And you know what? Chances are they're going to do the same thing. It's going to perpetuate kindness. So be a little kind today. Be a little nicer today. All right. All right. What the hell am I going to talk about? Oh my gosh. Well, it's been a while that since I've been on the air, because there's a lot going on, and we all have a lot going on in our lives. But it's all good stuff. My daughter's turning 7. She turned 17. My band's playing a lot. I'm actually working a lot, and there's just a lot of things going on. And opening up the pool for summer, trying to get it open, trying to take care of the yard, and all this crazy stuff. And the weather's just, and we all have this stuff going on. But I'm here now. So what am I going to talk about? Quit rambling and get to the show, right? Well, you know what I want to talk about? Because it affects a lot of us. And it's happened to everyone at least once. I'm going to talk about, are you trying too hard? Have you ever tried too hard at something and it just seems to get worse and worse? With me, sometimes it's if I'm trying to fix a computer and I'm trying harder and harder and spending hours and hours and getting deeper and deeper, and then before I know it, it's a blue screen and it's garbage because I was trying too hard. Or like when you go to bed at night, you're like, okay, I got to get to sleep. I have to get to sleep because I got a long day tomorrow. Okay, I'm laying down. I'm going to sleep now. And you're trying so hard to go to sleep and focusing so hard on going to sleep that you're wide awake because you're just thinking about going to sleep, right? Well, that happens in life too. Whether you're trying too hard at a relationship and not actually letting it blossom itself, or maybe you're trying too hard at your job. Maybe you're just not taking a step back and focusing a little more instead of just trying so hard to impress somebody, or trying so hard to be rich, or trying so hard to have that perfect relationship, or, if you're really trying so hard and you're not getting anywhere, and you notice when things start slowing down. Now there is a saying, never give up, never give up, never give up. Sometimes, I'm not saying give up. I agree, never give up. But you gotta take a break. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. Maybe you're just trying too hard. Like, I haven't done a podcast recently because when I do these shows, I get a feeling, I get a vibe, and I want to talk about positivity, and I want to talk about whatever it is that comes out of my mouth during these shows. And if I'm not feeling it, I'm not just gonna get on here and talk and just say words that don't mean anything to me. I would be trying too hard to just put a show out just to put it out. Now, some influencers say, yeah, you just got to put them out 3 times a week. You say that, put them out every day. But, sometimes you can tell when somebody is just either reading a script or just going through the motions and not really feeling it. And if I don't feel it, I'm not doing it. That's just the way it is. You'll have to wait. But I'm feeling it tonight. But get back to the topic of trying too hard. I see, let's say my daughter studying for a test or something, or studying a subject and trying so hard and getting frustrated, then trying harder and getting more frustrated. Or when I'm trying to learn how to do something on drums and I can't do it, and I try so hard and I'm really not breaking it down and focusing on what I want to do. I'm focusing on the final product, and I want to be this, but the point of where I'm at to where I need to be, there's a gap in there that I need to focus on. And if you're not focusing on that, and you're trying so hard to get to the finish line that you forget the race, then you're not going to do it. And if you do, it's just going to be out of luck. You're not going to be able to maintain it. So my advice is to not try too hard to where you've lost your focus, you lost your direction, you lost your accountability, and you're just trying to get there at any cost. I'm just going to do it. I don't care how it happens. I'm going to do it. And sometimes you have to just take a break. Take a little breather and then approach it with a different frame of mind. I find sometimes when I stop doing something that's frustrating and I can't figure something out, sometimes I might go for days trying to figure something out and I can't do it. And then I'll say, forget it. I give up, and I'll go to bed and I'll lay down and I'll wake up and I'll know it. I'll be, now I get it. And it seems so easy when you step back and let the universe bring it to you instead of going and trying to get it, trying to manifest it yourself, trying to make it out of material matter and make it physical existence, instead of just having the feeling that it's yours or that your success is going to happen. You just know it and believe it, and then let it come to you. Don't try so hard. People that really try so hard to accomplish things, when they do, they say, yeah, I worked to get it. I did it. But what did you sacrifice along the way? Did you get to enjoy your life? Did you get to enjoy this experience, this meat suit that we're running around in? Did you get to actually live and do different things? Or did you work so freaking hard that now that you have your successes, you've missed out on so much? And you have to think about what's more important. Having a lot of money or being successful, or living life and enjoying your life with your family, with your friends, with people, with the environment, with the earth, and just getting in touch with the energy that is, and opening up your mind. Like Laura said, she texted me and said she liked that episode where I talked about opening up your mind, because that will help you to not try so hard. It'll just let things come to you. And people are like, that doesn't work that way. I know people that I know and my friends and family, like, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way for me. And I go, you're right. And they're like, what? You're right. You just said it doesn't work for you. So guess what? It's not going to work for you. It works for me. Because I believe it works for me and I know it will. And it does. And people are like, how does it work for you? I said, because I know it does. And if you just know with your full being and you put that energy out there, you're like a magnet. You're an antenna. You're going to attract that same energy back. So if you're trying too hard and you're banging your head against the wall and you're really not getting anywhere, you're just going to get more of that back. When you say, okay, I'm going to step back and look at this from a different perspective. There you go. Look at your problem or your situation from a different perspective. Look at it through someone else's eyes. Look at it through a child's eyes. And see what you come up with. And I'll tell you right now, it's really hard to put yourself in that frame of mind. Like, okay, what would my friend think of this action that I'm doing? Or this road that I'm taking to get to a certain outcome? What would they say? What would my family say to me? What would someone I love say to me? What would a child think of me? Or a teenager think of me at this point? And then you step back and you go, okay, who do I really want to be? Do I want to work so hard and miss out on life and miss out on all the fun stuff? Or do I really want to enjoy every waking moment and not take anything too seriously? I think that's the reason my life has become easier, is because I know this is just a portion of it. It's just a physical existence, and I'm here to learn how to love and how to enjoy this and how to live life and how to open up my mind to different possibilities, and I'm loving it. And people are like, how can you feel that way? How can you be happy almost all the time? It's like, because I choose to. I'm not trying so hard to do anything. I'm letting life come to me. I know what I want. I know what's coming. I know that whatever I bring into my life or I attract to my life is going to make me happy and make my family happy. So I'm not trying too hard. So that's it. So, and being kind helps. Like I said earlier, being kind, it takes very little effort, but it means so much to so many people, and you can start spreading the kindness. God knows we need it on this earth right now. And in this hostile environment they call planet Earth, we need a little more kindness. We need a little bit more compassion. We need a little bit more togetherness. And the division is getting worse and worse. But on one side, and then on the other side, the connections and the opened minds that are coming out of this are really, really, really enlightening. Really makes me feel really good to see people starting to open up to their own potential. Not to anything I'm saying or not to any other rules, but to open it up to their own potential. They're waking up to who they are and realizing that what's out there and what's happening and the rest of the world, and it doesn't matter as much as knowing who you are and enjoying your life no matter what. If you're in a house or you're in a tent or you're in a car and you're content and you're happy, then you're doing it right. And I say that a lot. You're doing it right. How do you know if you're doing life right? If you're happy and you feel joy. That's how you know. It's not if you got a pocket full of cash or a BMW or a big giant house or a yacht or whatever. If that makes you happy, hey, that's great. But if you could smile and feel that joy no matter where you are without worrying about any physical items, just in your heart, and you feel that joy, then you're doing it right. You are doing it right. Congratulations. So don't try too hard. Let it come to you. Put it out there. All right. All right. Oh man, that's the show for today. Rudy, Aura, Angelica, Uriel, thanks for listening to the show and taking the time to let me know. I appreciate it. When you hit me up on the text line, I save your name and my contacts. You become special. You're part of the positivity. 304-506-3332. That contact list is growing. And I'll never spam you. I might email you once in a blue moon or text you. Sometimes I scroll through the numbers and pick about 5 or 10 people and send them a positive message to them. You might be one of the lucky ones. You never know. So, let me know what's going on. 304-506-3332. Grab a copy of my book. You can get it through the website. You can skip Amazon, skip Big Tech, and buy it directly from me. You can also get your personalized copy there. And somewhere on that page, I don't know if you can click it, there's merchandise too. So grab yourself a shirt. Grab yourself a mug. That's it. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.